Hello, I'm Chloe. I'm also known as a brighter cloud on Twitter. I'm what I think is a health advocate in the mental health community. I've just started speaking out really this year um, to share my story, share my mental health story, and really engage with people who have got mental health problems. It makes me feel better, it makes them feel better, and I really think it spreads awareness for people. So really been enjoying that this year. I've written a little piece, I don't know what to call it. It's just something that I came up with that basically kind of explains from my point of view what it feels like to have mental health, like a mental health issue or illness. A lot of people don't understand what it feels like to have a mental illness, and it's hard to relate to somebody then. So I think that if people can understand it more, then it's more relatable and people can treat people differently. Even if somebody's got a family member that have got mental illness, sorry, I've got a cold. Even then, it's hard to relate and it's hard to understand what exactly that person is going through and feeling. So I've written this small thing that I wanted to share with you guys. I've kind of called it the invisibility cloak lifted from Harry Potter, because I love Harry Potter. Because mental health is kind of viewed as an invisible ailment that we have. So yeah, I put, please read this if you don't understand mental health. If you don't understand mental health, if you want to grasp a tiny slither of the excruciating subconscious torture that engulfs a person with a mental health illness, please slip into the formidable little world that is mental illness. Imagine watching everyone around you succeed, grow, and strive in their lives. And no matter how hard you try to scramble to catch up with them, they are always 10 steps ahead of you. Imagine being a living, breathing person, but you feel like you're drowning, clutching at your chest, like there's a cinch around your upper body, getting tighter and tighter, feeling suffocated, like there's no air to breathe in. You're struggling to keep your head above water, but you're just slipping down, down, sinking lower and lower. Imagine all the definitions for your illness are right there in your head. You know exactly what you want to say and exactly how you feel, but the words are stuck right there in your brain, trapped to the inside of your mouth and clambering to get out. But you just cannot explain out loud to anyone, and you look like an attention seeker, a faker, or a time waster. Imagine not being listened to because of something you've been diagnosed with. Just think about how that might feel. Picture you had a broken ankle. You start to walk and it's physically crippling. The pain is intolerable. You're telling someone about your broken ankle and how you can't go about your life normally until it heals. Then imagine someone telling you, it's all in your head. Think positively. Take these pills and come back next week. Imagine having to explain to your friends or family that you're not coming out today or tonight for the umpteenth time in a row. Telling your child it's too cold for the park today because you can't envision even opening the door to the world of the outside. Hiding indoors for days on end, cutting yourself off from the world and all who live in it. Imagine waking up just to turn over and go back to sleep. Again, again, and again. Waking up, wishing you had died in your sleep. Waking up to a voice telling you that you're pathetic, annoying, possessive, not good enough, fat, ugly, too skinny, a slut, a waste of space, a player, and don't deserve to be on this earth. Imagine hearing a voice controlling your thoughts, telling you to do things, making you hate yourself, making you see things. You know it's not real. Or is it? You're not sure. And it's absolutely terrifying. Imagine wanting to contact a person you love, but then thinking they hate you, that they don't want you in their life, that they are just putting up with you. Imagine trying to create a romantic relationship only to smother the other person to the point they walk away. Or not being there enough emotionally, holding yourself back, or completely throwing yourself at them, to then just decide to split on them before they hurt you first. Just imagine hating yourself so much you take a blade to your own skin and carve, just to feel something else other than the gripping agony that sculpts beneath the surface of your skin. This is mental health. This is an illness. This is real. Imagine this. I hope you liked it and can relate to it. And I hope that there's a part of it that can help people a little bit